Check it out.
For an order earlier for to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for
we
somebody
don't print
that passed.
propaganda.
It's not
It's propaganda. I'm sorry, we don't print that here.
Alrighty. So, what's your name?
Carol, I'm print supervisor.
I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, we
So
do not
This is a perfect example of what happens when ideology crashes into everyday life. In the clip, the customer calmly explains the situation. So we came in for an order earlier to print out a poster for a vigil tonight for somebody that passed. And in response, as you guys seen, the self-identified manager is immediate, yeah, so we don't print propaganda, she states. And the customer taken back clarifies that the poster is for a prayer visual. But the employee doubles down, right? Doubles down insisting it's still propaganda. And once the person asks the obvious question, what makes this propaganda, the manager's reasoning reveals her entire mindset because he's a political figure and I don't have to. And she begins before another employee cuts her off, likely sensing a disaster unfolding. And he tries to de-escalate, telling the customer the general manager will be in on Monday, but it was too late because the refusal was based on copyright or some other legitimate company policy. And a lawyer from the local GOP even noted they have used the same Office Depot for political materials before without any problem. And this was purely political judgment called a political judgment called by an employee on the clock. And that was the video that you guys seen. And it just, this whole situation, right? Because facing a public relations nightmare, Office Depot's corporate office went into full damage control mode, as you guys have read and see on the screen. Crucially admitted that the refusal violates the policies, right? So when you look at it, in other words, they were fired. Office Depot also said they reached out to the customer to make things right. And it was a textbook corporate response, as you seeing on the screen. Apologize, condemn the behavior, remove the problem, and promise to do better. Of an employee, people who don't even own the company refusing service based on their personal views. How does that make sense? And if you're working for someone else, you don't get to pick and choose when you do your job. Especially in a struggling economy, you'd think people will be trying to keep their jobs, not lose them over ideological stands. And second, let's talk about the law, because this is where a lot of people get confused. The First Amendment prevents the government from censoring you. It doesn't apply to private companies. And Michigan is an at-will employment state, which means an employee can fire an employer can fire an employee for any reason or no reason at all, as long as it's not illegal.